Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I thought I'd jump on here and do a live again this morning. I'm going to make another Christmas garland, but with different materials this time. I'm going to be making a garland, a lighted garland with this 9-foot pre-lit Napa garland. Excuse the kitty. He's the nosy one. Good morning. Thanks for joining me again, Island Girl. How are y'all? Y'all good this morning? It's kind of early, but we did fall back an hour, which is good. So I'm going to be making a new garland this morning, and I wanted to try some different colors, and I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday and found some really cute ribbons. So if y'all have not been to Hobby Lobby in the Christmas section yet, go check it out. So first off, I've got these 3 ribbons that I'm going to be using. This is a 2.5-inch wired ribbon. They all have a little sparkle to them. This is 1.5 inch, and I think this one it's 5/8. So I'm going to be using this one as well. So you're doing good this morning. Thank you so much for joining me again. I was excited to get back on here. Was thinking maybe we could make something else together because y'all made Friday nights so nice and so easy. So I thought I would try again. So here we go. Here's the next set of ribbons that I'm going to be using. These are all from Hobby Lobby in the Christmas section. I'm doing great, Island Girl. I am loving the fallback, so I get just an extra hour this weekend to be able to actually do something that I want to do, which is this. So other than that, it's a beautiful day here in North Texas. I'm so glad. Good morning, Terry. I'm so glad that it's not raining, but we have beautiful weather, which if you live in Texas, you guys, we had the hottest summer like forever. So I'm so glad. Thank you, Island Girl. That just like makes me super excited this morning. I need to post when I'm going to do it, but then I didn't really have a chance to get that done this weekend. So I thought maybe I'll schedule it for next weekend so that y'all know when I'm going to be on here. Okay. So anyways, I went ahead and started pre-cutting some stuff this morning so that I didn't keep y'all as long, because whenever I got off the other day, I was like, oh my gosh, we were on there for a really long time. So I pre-cut some of the mesh that I'm going to be using, and I want to show you really quick. I got these 2 mesh bundles from Hobby Lobby. So this one is a red and white. I love this red and white stripe right here. And then I got this red, it's a 30-foot, it's 10 inches wide, and I got this red Polypro mesh ribbon. And this one's pretty shiny if you look at it. Pretty shiny. And so I thought these would be a great mix, but what I'm going to do, because what I noticed, this is actually 30 feet. Y'all, whenever I walk through Hobby Lobby, I'm like, oh, that's cute, let me grab that. That's cute, let me grab that. And then I don't look at like how long it is. So this one is actually only 18 feet. So I think what I'm going to do today on my garland is I'm going to do 2 of these and then 1 of these. So it'll go 2 and then 1, okay? And then I have the ribbons. Any of you guys that missed that whenever you first came, these are the ribbons that I'm going to be using. That's one grouping of ribbon that I'm going to use. And then this is the other grouping of the ribbon. They all have a little bit of shine to them, but I'm loving the white and the red, but this has silver to go in it too. And the only one that doesn't really have glitter in it is this red and white polka dot, but it's got a shiny, like a sheen look to it. So I thought, let's just try that out. Okay. So I pre-cut, as you can see, I went ahead and pre-cut some of my mesh. I'll probably have to cut more the further that I get. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys, and I'm so glad that you're joining me. Thank you. So again, I showed this on Friday night, but what I've been doing is literally just going to Walmart, and Walmart has a 9-foot pre-lit garland. Now here it's $14.48. I would assume, I mean, it's pre-printed on the package. So maybe wherever you're living, hopefully you can find it for about the same price, but it's a pretty quality piece. So what I'm going to do is, let's just go ahead and I'll show you how to attach some of the mesh, and then I'm going to have to cut some of the ribbon here in just a little bit, but at least it'll get us started. So I really like to plug in my mesh. Good morning, Debbie. Thanks for joining. I'm so glad that you're here. So how did you garland? Oh, it turned out beautiful. Let's see. I have it hanging over there on a door. I'll go in a few minutes and I'll pick it up and like show y'all, but I will post a video. I need to go hang it outside over my front door. I need to go hang it outside so that I can actually like take a really good picture of it. But I thought it turned out wonderful. But so today I was like, I love the concept and the way that it turned out. And I love the mixes. Good morning. Is it Violet? Good morning. I love your username, Violet Eyes. That's awesome. Anyway, so I thought this morning we'll just change it up just a little bit. And I've got a couple of little different colors that we could throw in there. So let's just get started. So you guys, when you open this up, it is bundled and you just kind of have to like pull around and figure out where the ends are. Here is our end. Now, these are plugs. So this is your connecting piece, and then my main plug is up here. I am going to pull this guy out just a little bit, possibly, to plug him in, or her, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so hold on one second, because my extension cord just totally separated. Okay, I'm back. Are y'all ready for this craziness? Because I don't have the best setup over here, but I will do whatever it takes. And look at that. We've got lights. And I've got mesh following me. I guess it just wants to get on this garland. So anyway, so the first thing that I do, yes, the next time that you're buying garland, definitely look for the pre-lit. So I find it at Walmart. You can actually get some on Amazon. So if you get on Amazon, the cheapest place that I've found is Walmart. They do have some at Hobby Lobby, and a lot of their Christmas stuff is actually 50 or 60. I think it was actually 60% off this week. So I usually just pick it up at Walmart. Walmart's a great place. I have not looked at like Target, but you may go check Target. I know whenever you go to Hobby Lobby, the quality is going to be probably a little better. But because I'm covering this up with mesh and ribbon, the quality, yes, I want it to hold together, but a lot of this is actually going to be covered up. So I don't have to worry as much about what's going to be shown. So I end up just purchasing the Walmart brand, and plus that keeps my prices down in my Etsy shop. So the garland itself is 9 feet long, and it is, let me show the little tag real quick. It's a 9-foot pre-lit Napa garland. They actually do have tons of Hobby Lobby garland that is not pre-lit, y'all. And you know what else you could do? This would take you some time. They have, even at Dollar Tree, you can get strands of lights that are really cheap, or even like Walmart or Target or Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards, place like that. Good morning. Is this Alberta, Canada? The cat sass. Are you the one that joined me last on Friday? Because I'm super impressed that you're joining me from Canada. Anyways, so Hobby Lobby is like one of my favorite places. I'll be honest, I think my family probably gets really tired of me going there, because I pretty much go there every weekend because they just have great stuff. So It's, to me, it's worth it for me to just go in and grab what I need. And plus, a lot of times, if you hit it on the right weeks, and I'm assuming y'all probably know this, but Hobby Lobby does alternating sales. So 1 week they'll have like all of their ribbon and mesh on sale, and then the following week they'll have all of their greenery on sale. And they basically just say, or they just switch out from one to the other. Okay, so what I do whenever I go in there is I will literally bulk up on the mesh and ribbon whenever it's on sale that week. And then the following week, I'll go in and get whatever greenery that I need to make. So I did make a really quick, and I did put a video up last night. I'm just going to work on this piece today, and then I'll put the finished piece up later. I'm going to show y'all a wreath that I made yesterday. So I made this last night. Okay, y'all. Because Hobby Lobby has their 50 or 60% off right now, their Christmas greenery is 60% off. I bought 2. So this is a full piece, a full piece pick that you can buy. And all it is all the different greenery. Thank you so much. It's all the greenery. And then I bought some a red berry pick. And I actually used my wire cutters and cut it apart so that I could put it in. And I just hot glued it into the different sections. And then I made a pretty bow to put on it. Okay. So if you're interested in making things that are with florals or greenery, Hobby Lobby is a great place to go to grab those things. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. The greenery picks, whenever you get the ones that are bulk, a lot of times they're like $20, $25, but then remember, they're 50% off or 60% off, whatever it be. Okay. So really I bought 2. So I got both of the bulk pieces that I needed for $25. And then I bought the red berry pick, which you can see I actually have lots left of it. I just snipped out around this side to be able to put it on the wreath. But all you do is pull this to the side, take your wire cutter, snip it, and then hot glue it and stick it into your greenery piece. Okay. If you're interested sometime, comment below if you would like to see me do something with one of those greenery pieces. I will totally get back on and do that with you another time. Okay, just let me know if you're interested. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Y'all, whenever I think about talent, I have watched a lot of videos. I'll get back on there. I will. And I will post before I do it so y'all know when to get on, okay? And it'll probably be next weekend. But there's so many makers out there that you can follow and watch. I follow Southern, oh my gosh, I totally forgot her name. Southern Charm Wreaths. And if you know Three Little Greenwoods, I follow her. Deco Exchange has some stuff. I've got some other people that I follow, but I have learned so much from them. And I started doing this last year. So within a year, I'm kind of getting going, and I'm kind of stepping out of I'm putting myself in my uncomfortable shoes like almost every day so I can get on here and help, because I want everyone to be able to do things like this. Okay. Yeah, bows can be challenging, but I also, once you do them, then you start learning, oh, I could like mix this, or I could create the bow this way. There's so many different ways, but I mean, I can get back on here and we can do bows too. I will totally do that with you guys. Hello from Hawaii. Oh my gosh, how awesome. Yes, I did. I just started this past year, actually last November. Right after Thanksgiving, I was like, okay, so I'm a single mom. I'm an educator, and I'm always looking, because most of us have to have a second type of a job. And so I love a creative outlet. I love to just go in and just be creative, because it's kind of like an escape for me in a way, just to kind of let me calm down for my day or whatever it be. So yeah, I started last November. I've been doing a lot of door hangers and things like that, but I keep thinking to myself, let me just get into the greenery because I love the way that these grapevine wreaths look. Hi from Belfast. Wow, thank you for joining. Anyway, so I really started enjoying just having this creative outlet. So y'all come and join me anytime you want. I'm on Facebook too. I haven't really done a whole lot with it, but if you want to go follow me on Facebook, it's just Wreathin' Around TX as well. Go follow me there, and I'll start interacting on there as well. So y'all ready? Ready to get started? Let's do this. I actually work. That's what I do too. I work full time. I'm an educator. And this is my second income, and I'll be honest, what I love most about it is that I can do it from home and I can be with my kids. So South Africa, this is awesome. Hello, New Mexico. I'm right next door to you in Houston. You are not far from me. Hopefully you're getting a little bit of this beautiful weather that we have up here in North Texas. Okay, y'all, I'm going to point my camera down so that you can see what I'm doing, okay? I will keep trying to check the comments, and I will try my best to answer any questions that you have. But please go give me a follow and go check me out on Facebook. I'm going to start posting there a little bit more, and then I will do a greenery tutorial with you next weekend live, and I'll post about it sometime today or tomorrow so that you know when it's going to happen, okay? And if you can't join, then I'll post a video, or I'll go on. I do have a YouTube, but I'll be honest, I've only posted 2 videos on there, I think. So I'll go on there and start posting more so that y'all can go back and watch, okay? Thank you so much. California, thanks for joining me. Okay, y'all, I'm going to poke this down. I'm going to move it down, and we're going to get started. So I have my greenery right here. I have already started to open it up. Before you get started, you always want to pull your branches apart so that you know what you're working with, okay? Now, the thing that I want to point out to you is when you buy this greenery, a lot of times they've taken 2, and you can see that these 2 pieces go together, because I think what they do is they just feed it through and then have one from each side. Welcome, Keystone Heights, Florida. I'm loving this. People from all over the country. This is amazing. Okay, y'all are just making my morning. Okay, so what I said earlier was I was going to start, and I'm going to do 2 of these red meshes, and then I'm going to do 1 of the red and white striped, the little Candyland looking one. I don't know if that's what you call that. Welcome from Texas. I'm in Texas too. I'm in North Texas, just north of Dallas, a little bit north of Dallas. Okay, y'all. I pre-cut some of these so that I didn't have to do it while we were on. Welcome from Wales. That is awesome. I'm loving this. So Friday, whenever I did a live with y'all, I only cut them at 12 inches. But today, I actually cut them at 18. I want to see what they look like. Jessica, you're north of Dallas too? Are you north of McKinney? Just a little bit? Anyways, so I cut them at 18 inches so that I can add just a little more swirl or rounding whenever I place it on my garland. Yes, you can buy these supplies at Michael's and Joann's. I honestly have not been in Joann's. There is one close to my house, but I have not been in there. But I know that they sell the materials because I see people posting about it. I do go to Michael's here and there, but I always try to catch them on a sale, because if I go to Michael's and there's not a sale, I feel like it's outrageously expensive. So just make sure you go when things one candy cane. So over here, I'm going to come over here and do 2 red now, okay? Okay, so I usually do start at one end, but because I'm doing a live right now, I wanted y'all to be able to see, like, close up what I was doing. So typically I would start on this end, I work myself all the way down, and then I have a whole long piece over here on the end, and I will wrap it on this table, and I'll just go all the way around. But since I'm on live right now, I thought, just so y'all can see and get the gist of what I'm doing, I thought I'd put it as close to the front of you as possible. Okay? Okay. So I'm going to do 2 reds over here. Do you have any question? Any questions? Candy cane ribbon. I got it at Hobby Lobby. It was in the Christmas section at Hobby Lobby. Okay? So this one, I kind of did it a little fast. Okay? So I'm going to put this over here. Remember, I'm going to skip one of my branches, and I'm going to come over here to the other one. This little guy was not pulled out well, so I'm going to pull him out. And then I'm going to tuck this in here. And remember, I'm giving a good 2 to 3 twists. I'm actually only doing 2 right now because I want to be able to put all my ribbon on top of it. What do you think so far? You like it? Okay, so yes, I'm cutting. This mesh was pre-cut. I went ahead and cut because I didn't want to have to take so much time with y'all. I don't want you to feel like you have to stay all day, okay? The last time I came on, I was like, it was like an hour and 20 minutes or something like that. And I felt really bad because I didn't want people to have to stay that long. So I pre-cut some of the stuff today. So this is actually 18 inches. Okay. I have a little measuring mat down here. So whenever I rolled it out and cut it, it's right at 18 inches. Okay. Okay. So let me go ahead and put, oh, wait, I'm supposed to do a red. Woo, I'm going to get myself off track. So let's see, how long did I cut? The red is also 18. Yes, I use different ribbons. I'll show you the ribbons here in just a minute. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you're enjoying my videos. I'm just really trying to help people and to show you different techniques of things that you could do to help yourself decorate around your house. Looks like that one came open. So let me come back over here and redo that one a little bit. I also have an Etsy shop, but that's not the purpose of what I'm doing here. If you want to go check my Etsy shop out, that's great. I would love for you to, but I am not here just trying to sell something. I really want you guys to learn from what I'm doing so that you can create your own, okay? Okay, so let me put this one over here. And I don't know if you noticed, but I'm trying to, I put some of the mesh like at angles. So see how it kind of overlaps a little bit here and there? Like this is 2 different mesh, and then this is the one, okay? Okay, yes, I can do a small recap real quick. Thank you, Joyce. I'm so glad that you joined again. Thank you. Okay, so let me put this one on. And then let me go back through and kind of show you what we're doing today, okay? So I have the candy cane mesh. I did 2 red mesh and then 1 candy cane mesh. And I will work myself all the way to this end and all the way back down to the other end so that it is completely full by the time that I'm done, okay? So let me put this little guy over here. Remember, I'm turning 2 to 3 times just to make sure that that mesh is completely in place and will not come out, okay? Okay, this is what I have right now. So let me go back through a really quick recap and then I'll start doing some ribbons with y'all, okay? So I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday. Hi from Oklahoma. I wonder how far you are from me. I'm in North Texas. I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday. I got this really cute candy cane mesh. These are 60% off. All their Christmas stuff is 60% off right now. And I actually picked up 2 of these and 2 of these. What I didn't realize was this is 18 feet and this one is 30 feet. So I should have gotten more of this. Oklahoma City. I come up there every once in a while. Welcome from South Texas. Love the Texas peeps. Okay. So that's why I chose to do 2 of these to 1 of these, okay? So you see that the pattern that it's making, And then I will continue to push this up and down this wreath. This is a lighted lighted garland, and I got it at Walmart. Literally just picked it up at Walmart. It was $15, $14.48 to be exact. Okay. Somebody is on here from Trinidad. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. So glad y'all are here. Okay. I also picked up at Hobby Lobby because remember, it was 60% off. I could not pass this stuff up, y'all. Good morning from North Texas. Thanks for joining. So this is going to be one of the combinations. I got another North Texas. Awesome. I'm so glad that y'all are on here. So this is one of the combinations of ribbons that I'm going to use. Now, these are both 2.5-inch wired ribbons. This is a 1-inch wired ribbon. These were in the Christmas aisle, so they were 60% off. Okay, so like if you like $10.99, 60% off, I can't pass that up. And then I have this one. These are also from the Christmas section. Okay, so this is a 2.5-inch wired. This is a 1.5-inch wired, and then this one right here is a 5/8-inch wired. Okay. This is one combination of ribbon I'm going to do. This is the other. Okay. Okay. So how about, let's start with this one. I got to unwrap these, y'all. Okay. Orange County. Thanks for joining me. I saw a Mission, Texas, and I see somebody's from Delaware. I'm so glad that y'all are joining me. How was your fall back? How's your 1 extra hour going? Did you all wake up this morning like a whole hour earlier than you normally do? Because I did, and then I could not go back to sleep. So, because my mind just starts going whenever I wake up. And I just am sitting here thinking, oh, I need to do this. Oh, I want to do this. Oh, I would love to do this. And then I just can't stop. So, how is your extra morning? Oh no, you lost power. Did you have storms or something? Yeah, I kind of was hating it too. Y'all may see me, well, you won't see me, but I may take a little nap a little bit later. I don't typically take a lot of naps, but every once in a while I will. So, Sioux City, Iowa, thanks for joining me. Oh, Michigan, you had high winds. Y'all, I was on live the other night, and my neighborhood that I'm in loses power pretty easily. And we had some really strong storms that night, and I was worried that we were going to lose power, but thankfully we didn't, which is good. I heard it flicker, or I saw it flicker a few times. Oh, you got to sleep, Beverly? That is awesome. I kind of wish I could have, but that's okay, because I'm excited that I'm on here with y'all. So I was literally up at like, it would have been like 6 a.m., but it ended up being like 5 because we had fallen back that hour. So, you know, I used to be able to sleep, but I'm finding that as I get older, that doesn't necessarily happen. Ooh, y'all, look at this beautiful red on the back side of this. I love it. And then you got the glitter edges on it. So if you see, you may be able to see different sides as we move forward. Okay, here we go. Let's go. I'm going to just cut a few pieces with you and kind of show you what I do to fill this in. And then I'll get off of live, okay? And I will finish this, and then I can post to TikTok later to show you the final product, okay? Okay, I got my ribbon at Hobby Lobby. It was on sale for 60% off. Aubrey, you're also North Texas. Love it. I am so glad that you guys are here. I'm just loving where everybody's coming from. I'm actually in shock from some of the places because I would not have thought, but this is awesome. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to cut like 3 or 4 pieces of each one of these. And, okay, this is my nifty rotary cutter. I use this a lot whenever I'm cutting my mesh. It's real easy to cut with mesh. I do not prefer to use it when I'm cutting ribbon because I feel like it sometimes doesn't get all of the pieces. So I just go back with my scissors, y'all. Okay? So, and do we fluff it all open before you start? Yes, on the garland, yes. I go through and I will fluff the whole thing so that it's already ready for me to start putting my mesh into it, okay? So, oh, I saw somebody said you were late to the party. Where did you get something? And I missed that comment. Okay, I picked up the garland at Walmart. It was $14.48. So, because I cut this at 18 inches, I'm going to go ahead and cut my ribbon about 17. Well, maybe I'll do it like 16 inches, okay? I don't want it to be like way, way over. So I'm literally going to just cut like 3 or 4 pieces of this. Okay. Let me do one more. Okay, y'all. Here's what I do. And I usually do way more pieces of ribbon at one time with this. But I like to dovetail. So I line them up just like this. Okay. I fold them over. And on the fold, if you'll just cut up diagonally, it will create your dovetail. The other thing you can do is fold these in half when you're doing it, and it will dovetail everything at one time, which I probably should have done just now, but I'll show you on another one. Okay, so here's one set of dovetail, okay? Okay, can you show how to do the mesh in the garland? Yes, I'll do another piece here in just a minute. Let me cut a few of these pieces of ribbon, and then I can go back and show you. I absolutely love this one. What do y'all think about this one? I saw the Christmas trees on there with all the different plaid prints on it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to have this. So I got a few. Oh, y'all, it's got like a feltish kind of a feel to it. And then it's layered on top. The glitter is like layered on top of it. Okay, so I'm going to go 15 inches. I'm going to cut 3 so that I just have 3 of each ribbon so y'all can kind of get the gist of what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Thank you. I'm glad you like this ribbon. I love this ribbon. It is so pretty. It was probably my favorite out of the ones that I chose. I actually like this one quite a bit too, because I like the different textures and the different look within the ribbon. So, okay, let me show you the other way that you can cut your ribbon. If you will fold it once you put them together, and I see right here, this one's a little shorter than the others. I'm going to fold this up just a little bit. And then if you'll fold it over in half and then cut on your edge right here, then you will get your dovetail on both sides at the same time. Okay? Okay, so let me lay that one there. And I have one more piece. I am making such a mess over here. I think I was going to put, let me see. Yeah, I was going to put this piece on top. Okay, so let's cut this one real quick. 15. And yes, I sometimes would use a rotary cutter, but I feel like my scissors cut way better and it's way faster for me, even though it takes forever. Okay? Okay, so let me lay this little guy. Let me lay these on here too. I'm going to fold. Wait, let me do what I just showed y'all, okay? Okay, here we go. I'm going to put them together. Can y'all see what I'm doing? I fold it in half, okay? And then I'm going to fold it here. You can see I have a little extra length right there, so I'm going to cut that off. So I just cut down just a little bit. And then whenever you open, you've got your whole dovetail, okay? Okay. I love it. Beverly, I would love to see your finished product whenever you get it done. Y'all can go on my Facebook and post a picture of what you did. I would absolutely love to see it. If you haven't followed my Facebook or you're not on Facebook, yes, a mess is just byproduct is great creativity. Thank you. I really appreciate it because it is a very big mess. But anyways, if you want to go, you can post on like one of my reels or something that I have on Facebook, or if you want to come on here and post on TikTok or in the comments of one of my videos, I would love to see what you make. Okay. Okay. You're ready? Let's see. Show what you did for the mesh. I will. Give me 1 second. Let me cut a few of these really quick so that I at least have a couple of different combinations. And then I'll go back and show y'all another piece of the mesh, okay? Let me do 15 on each of these. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to layer. Let me do this one more time. See, I'm layering. I'm going to fold over. And then I'm going to fold in half. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, okay? And then I'm going to cut up. Over here, I'm creating my color combinations right here. I don't know actually if y'all can see that or not, but I'm like laying my color combinations out so that I keep myself straight as well, okay? Okay, so let's go with this one. This was my like second favorite. What do y'all think about this one? Do you like the Christmas tree one better, or do you like this one that is the different textures of the lines, and there's some little polka dots in there? I don't know if y'all can see those or not. I love the little polka dots in it. It is so cute. And y'all know, y'all can go run to Hobby Lobby. Not today because they're closed, but you can go run to Hobby Lobby and grab these. They have a ton of ribbon out. And they're so cute. Now, the other day, the garland that I was making, I was using ribbon that came from Sam's. I went back to Sam's yesterday to get more ribbon, and they are so picked over. I am going to have to get, I'm going to have to go find another Sam's so I can go check it out and see if I can get more of that ribbon, because I have used so much of it. Okay, so let's see. Somebody just asked me, I think, the size of the ribbon. Okay. This one is 1.5 inch. These are all wired ribbons. You want to get wired ribbons because that way you can maneuver them and make them set the way that you want them to set. Okay. So what I do, I'll go back through the sizes here in a second, is I'm going to fold over and then I'm going to fold in half again. And then I'm going to cut, trying to keep my mess to the side. So there's my dovetails. I got dovetails on both ends now, okay? So let me lay this over here, and let me go and let me cut these real quick, and then I will show you how to put the mesh on, and then we'll layer a couple of the ribbons as well. This one is actually a 5/8 inch. You notice it is way skinnier or smaller or thinner than the other ones that I'm using. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I want to create texture in the project that I'm making, okay? How far down do you start putting mesh? Okay, on the garland, what I actually have been doing, which is not, usually I don't start like this. Usually I will start all the way down here on this end, okay? Because I'm doing a live with y'all, hello. Hi, Terry. Thanks for joining. Because I'm doing a live with y'all, I started in the middle because that's your best view of what I'm doing. So typically I would start all the way down here, and I literally start at the very edge. I go about one branch in, and then I start layering my mesh about one branch in, and I will go all the way to the end. And I will do all the way to about one branch, because the reason why I do that is because sometimes you want 2 garlands because you may need more than 9 feet to cover your door or to put it on your mantle, or maybe you want to cover a window. Somebody had a great idea the other day, was to hang your garland over your kitchen window. I thought that was a great idea. So I will try to go end to end as far as I can, because sometimes people want to connect them and have 2 pieces, and I don't want there to be any space between where the mesh stops and starts again. Okay. Okay. So let me cut this one. Let me do the dovetails on this one as well real quick. And then I'll do one piece of mesh, and then I'll show y'all how I layer my ribbons in. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'll put a piece of mesh right here, okay? Can y'all see this? My favorite way to attach to the wood mantle. Okay, so there's 2 things that I do on the wood mantle, and I'll go back to this in just one second. Number 1, you could lay it across the top of your mantle and let it drape on each side. That way you don't have to worry about attaching. And then what I typically do is I put some decorations like kind of in front of it, okay? The other way is I actually bought one of those ribbon garlands from Hobby Lobby, the black and white with the burlap mix, the ribbons. I know y'all probably know what I'm talking about. And I put command strips. I don't know if y'all do this or not, but I put command strips underneath the mantle on the bottom side, and I put the hooks that face out. So I took the loops and hung them on the command strips on both sides so that so you couldn't see how it was attached. Okay, so that's two ways. If you're going to hang a garland like this underneath your mantle, you're going to want to use the more heavy, the command strips that will hold more weight. Okay, the ones that I have under there right now are those small ones, and I want to make sure that it holds enough. So if I were to hang something like this, I probably would get like the 5-pound ones so that I know that it can hold on both sides and not fall. Okay. I wish you could have joined me from the beginning too, Martha. I will announce next time before I do. I already said I'll come on next weekend. I don't know if I can get on during the week or not, because I'm an educator, and so I will try my best, but I will announce next time before I get on. Okay, so let's do a piece of mesh, and as I talked earlier, I do 2 reds and then 1 candy cane. Okay, so 2 red pieces of mesh, 1 candy cane. So I am actually going to do a red right now. Okay, so let me push this back just a little bit so y'all can see how I do this. It's 18 inches, okay? Let's see, command strips that hold hooks. Oh, I'm gonna need to go check that out. Okay, here we go. I'm going 18 inches of mesh. I'm going to fold. I'm gonna curl my edges in 2 to 3 times, okay? And y'all, this mesh is super sticky. It like grabs on stuff super easy, okay? So then I pinch up to gather it. And then I want to fold the end here. And then gather at the end, okay? Do y'all see this? Okay, here we go. And I am going to skip one of the greeneries, or one of the stems. And I'm going to put this one in the next one. And then I'm going to cross the 2 stems across to hold it in place, and then do it one more time, okay? And now you can fluff it, do whatever you want to position it the way you want it to be positioned, okay? So here we go. Oh, this would totally look great on a Christmas tree. I think it totally would. Okay, here we go. 12, you have a 12, 10, and 9-year-old twins. Wow, you are busy. So my kids are actually a little bit older now. I'm a single mama and have raised them for quite some time on my own. And so they're kind of getting close to that adulthood mark. And so I get a little more free time to myself every once in a while, so I get to be creative. Okay, what do y'all think about this? Kind of busy. Do you like it? I like to just like throw mesh it. I like to throw ribbons together and just see what they look like. Okay, so I can do the mesh one more time in just a minute and show you once again. Okay, so what I do for the ribbons is I hold this one straight. Okay, then I catty corner this one, and then diagonal both of these. Okay, so what I do in the middle of my mesh, I'm going to take my fingers and I'm going to pinch them together. Okay, so then I've got all of these pieces all pinched together. I'm going to just start right here in this red, the first red mesh that I put down a minute ago. Okay, so the reason why I told you only to do 2, maybe 3 turns to hold that mesh in is because you want extra so that you can put this ribbon in. So I'm going to place my ribbon right here in the middle. Okay, I'm going to hold it in place with my finger, and then I turn the stems 2 to 3 times to hold it in place. And then you can literally move your ribbons around and just set them up to look the way you want them to look, okay? And this right here is why you get wired ribbon. Thank you. I'm so glad you like this. Okay, now I know that I alternated the red and the Candyland stripe one. Yes, I am putting it right over the mesh. I know I alternated these, but I am going to do 1 and 1 on my ribbon combinations, okay? I alternated my mesh. I'm okay if it doesn't have the exact same ribbon combination on top of each one, because what I'm trying to do is make the color pop. Okay? So, again, I've got my bottom piece. I layer my second piece and I layer my third. Okay? Okay, so what I want to know now, you saw this first one with the trees and the stripes and the polka dots. I want to know which one you like better. Which combination do you like better? The one with the Christmas trees or the ones with the stripes? Okay? Let me know in the comments. Do you like the Christmas trees or the stripes? I actually kind of like both of them. This one's got a little more of a subtle look to it, and this one's got crazy patterns to it. Okay? So now, yes, this is also on a red. I see lots of stripes. Oh, I see trees too. I like the trees. Okay. Yep, they are. I'm hoping that they're going to look great by the time I get done. So, both of them. Okay, so I'm going to lay this in on right on top of the mesh. These are the two stems that I used to place that mesh in place. I'm going to put this right on top of it, hold it together, and then I twist that greenery right on top. And then I can come out here and you can fiddle with these ribbons and see how they kind of cross over on each other. You can make them do what you want them to do, okay? If you make one or order one, however you do it, you can fiddle with these and it shouldn't bother them. So if somebody ships you one, you can literally just mess with these and not have to worry about them becoming unraveled, as long as you're not pulling on the edges, okay? Okay, so let's see. The red ribbon, are you talking about this mesh? This mesh is 10 inches wide. Let me show you. This mesh, oh, here it is right here. I was like looking for it. Okay, this is the red mesh that's on the bottom. It is 10 inches wide, okay? And then the red and white Candyland-ish one is also 10 inches, but there's not as much that comes in this pack. That's why I alternated 2 and 1, okay? Okay, so let's do another one. I'm going to start again with my red polka dots, my Christmas trees on top, and then I've got the stripes coming with it, okay? I try my best to make sure I'm like in the middle with my pieces. Sometimes they're a little off, but that's okay because you can make it look how you want it to look, okay? So then I take these, I'm going to pinch them together so that they're all together and hold it in place, okay? So then I'm going to come over here, and now I'm on my candy stripes. So let me place this in here. Now, the one thing I will tell you, when you are placing this ribbon, you can change the position of the ribbon if you want to create more of a, you know, like a chain, like a different effect. You can change the position of the ribbon to go like this way, or you can make them all go the same way. So right now it kind of looks like they're all going the same way. But what I could do is I could go over here and I could turn this one to go like this. And then I could turn this one maybe just to do a little bit of a catty corner. Okay. And then maybe this next one that I do over here that's going to be on the red, I may make it go like this. Okay. Okay. Y'all ask me any questions that you have. Any questions you've got. Let's put a few more on, and then what I'll do is I will finish this up, and then I can post a little bit later what the finished product looks like. Okay. So now I'm on the polka dot with the stripe. And then I've got these beautiful little glitter stripes right on top. Okay. Remember, I'm coming up here. Yes, there are lights. There are lights already in this garland. I actually have it plugged in. I don't know if you can see them now, but I actually do have this. It is a lit garland. You can add more if you would like to, okay? I saw someone ask me a minute ago if I was going to add any extra ornaments or anything to this. And you know what? I can totally do that. I had not thought that far, just so y'all know. I've not thought that far ahead. I just literally wanted to get this one started just to see what it would look like, okay? Okay, so now, this is what we have so far. What do y'all think? Do you like it? Do you, it's, you know, what do you think? Thank you. So if you, like, where do you get it? You get the supplies. I got all these supplies at Hobby Lobby, except for the garland I picked up at Walmart. I will list this in my Etsy shop a little bit later today once I finish it up. Okay? Thank you. Thank y'all very much. I'm loving this red and white mix this year. Like, they were very, very intentional about bringing out products this year that have this red and white mix to them. And then I love the silver accents with it. Thank y'all. I'm so glad you like it. Are you feeling confident that you can make one yourself? I'd love to hear. Okay, so pinch once I layer, I'm going to pinch, okay? And then I'm going to take this pinched piece. I'm coming over here to my red. I'm going to find my stems, and I'm going to layer this little guy this way. Okay, so here we go. Okay, and then you can maneuver these ribbon pieces to do whatever you want them to do. Okay. Okay, so let me add one more piece because I've got one more set of ribbon here, and then I can answer any questions that y'all have. Okay, so I've got my polka dot ribbon. I'm going to do my stripes on top, and then I have this red glitter stripe. Now, I will tell you, when you're doing your ribbon, make sure that you're getting top side up, because this one it looks almost like it's going to have a red glitter to it, but this is definitely the front. So make sure you get it on the front, okay? So once you get these layered like this, I just hold it in the middle, and then I pinch down, and I keep gathering all the way down, kind of like I did the mesh, okay? So it looks like this whenever I'm done. And I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to add this down on here, and I'm going to turn it a couple of different times to get my ribbon in. And look, this little friend ended up upside down. So I go to the base whenever that happens. I go to the base and I just twist it from there so that you can see all the pieces. Okay, y'all, here we go. This is what we have so far. What do y'all think? Gonna buy some ribbon. I love it. You need to add some ribbon to your greenery, or to your garland, okay? Don't be afraid to try different patterns. Just go in. And you know what? Okay, one of the first times that I made a garland, actually I've made a couple of wreaths, and I used the exact same combination of ribbon over and over again, and it turns out beautiful as well. So don't hesitate if you just want to do one, okay? Let's see, what do I do with the green piece that's sticking out? Okay, so I actually like my greenery to pop out a little bit. So I will leave it on top, but you can position it the way you want it to position. Like, I could turn it. I could put it upside down. You can kind of do whatever you want with it. I could add like some maybe little red balls here. Or I may add like some snowflakes to it, or I may leave it, okay? So you can really do anything you want to it. I have not thought far enough ahead of whether I want to add extra accents to it, but as I start working through the rest of it, I may start kind of looking around to see what I have, okay? You are so sweet. Thank you so much, Kathy. I'm so glad that you're really enjoying this. Okay, so the sizes of the ribbons, let me show you. The base ribbons that I'm using, most of the time I will use a 2.5 inch base ribbon. So these are some of my base ribbons. I always get wired, okay? And then most of the time I will add something that's a little smaller on top of it, and then smaller. So I kind of go large, medium, small. There are some times where I do 2 large and then medium. It doesn't, like, it's great for effect to have different sizes, but sometimes whenever I'm mixing patterns, I only have like the same, like 2 of the ones that I like, and they're the same size, okay? So I actually am making this. It's going to go in my Etsy shop. I have an Etsy shop. Y'all can go follow my shop if you want to. Do not feel pressured that you need to go buy something from me. I'm literally here because I want to help you learn how to make these, okay? Let's see. And so I will post these in my Etsy shop. They will be available. But I ended up, I do have a Facebook page that y'all are more than welcome to go and follow. I'm going to start trying to post more on there. See, I think the pics would look cute too. I don't know if y'all saw the wreath that I made earlier. I had put some pics in it. Let me show this one more time. So I made this last night. Can y'all see this? And I took 2 large greenery picks, 1, 2, and then I took some red berry picks and I just put them in through the middle of it and then created a bow, okay? So I could take some of these red berry picks. I literally could take some of them and start intertwining them into this garland. That's actually a great idea, okay? So my ribbons this time, so on Friday I had done a different garland and I had only done 12 inches for the mesh and the ribbons. Today what I did was I did 18 inches for the mesh and 15 inches for the ribbons, okay? Okay, let's see. Okay, so 18 inches for the mesh, 15 inches for the ribbon, and you notice it's got a lot of curl to it. It's got lots of definition to it, okay? You can make the length what you want it to make. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You can make the length that you want it to make, that you want to make. I will tell you, the longer that you make your ribbons, the more definition you will have in the piece, okay? The mesh, the longer you cut the mesh, the more curl you will have when you fold it up. Let me see. Can you see the curl? Okay. Okay. So, if y'all have, let's see, do I attach the ribbon? Okay. So what I do is I take the ribbon and I actually attach it on top of the mesh. So when I folded the mesh, let me show you this one. When I put this mesh in here, I left the 2 pieces on top. So now I can take this ribbon and I can put it right on top of here and then fold it in, okay? Okay, I can get back on here later or another day and I'll post so that y'all know when I'm gonna get on. But I can show you I can show you again how I did this if you would be interested, okay? Or I can show you something else. Earlier we talked about me getting on and showing you how to do a grapevine wreath with some large greenery picks. So that would be super helpful, I think, if people are interested in that style of a wreath, okay? So I will post about that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all. So again, the ribbon is actually 15 inches, and then I did the mesh at 18 inches. And I do have a YouTube. I have not been good about posting, but I think I will now that I've got some of y'all on here that are asking. And I love that some of y'all have joined me a few times. I really appreciate this. Actually, it's my second time, so thank you very much. I will start posting some more on YouTube so you can go and watch my videos on there, okay? Let's see. Any other questions that you have for me? And if not, what I'm going to do is I will jump off. Thank you, Island Girl. I'm so glad you joined me again. Thank you, Anita. I appreciate it. I'm going to jump off, okay? And I will finish up this greenery. And then what I'll do is, or this garland, and what I'll do is I will post a video of it whenever I get it done on TikTok so that y'all can see the finished piece, okay? It will be listed in my Etsy shop, but again, thank you, Joyce. You have a great day too. Please don't feel like I'm asking you to go and purchase something from me. I really am just trying to show you how to make pieces yourself. So my YouTube is also going to be under my name. It's just Wreathin' Around TX. Okay. Okay. So the mesh ribbons were the mesh ribbon is 18 inches and the ribbons themselves were 15. Okay. Okay. I can do a video. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, especially with your extra hour today. Come back and join me and look for whenever I post that I'm going to be on again, okay? Y'all have a wonderful Sunday, and I will see you soon. Bye. Bye.